Good evening, and welcome to the Garden of Odin. I wanted to show you how I made these caps to fit a fermentation lock for a mason jar. This evening I wanted to show you a little bit about how to make your own airlock caps for mason jars, whether they're regular mouth or large mouth. Now, there is a product called pickle pipe. It's silastic. It's dishwasher safe. There's a little hole at the top of the nipple or the pipe, and that's a large mouth. And then on another jar I have and this is a large mouth. So that's one option if you're going to ferment. That's one option if you're going to ferment in a mason jar. However, you might prefer to have an airlock. And there are options available. For instance, Lehman's has several products. They also have the pickle pipe. They have this setup, but that's $32.99. And I think it has two in there. Two fermenter tops, what looks like a stainless steel medicine cup, a little excluder that keeps that down to keep the pickles down, and then the airlock. But you can do a lot better than that with Tattler lids. So these are reusable. They come with a pack of the rubber seals, and then they're just plastic. And that fits on there, and then that will seat on your jar. So the way to make these lids is to take drills, starting with a smaller size, and then work your way up. This is a very easy plastic to drill through, and then until you get to this size, which is pretty much equivalent to the size of your airlock. Once you drill your hole, you'll find that it's very smooth. Then you need a grommet. The best way to get the proper size grommet is just to take this to a hardware store and fit a grommet on it. And when you find one that fits well, then buy as many as you need. So once your hole is drilled in here, you can fit this. This is about 60 cents. You can fit that into there, and then you've got that set up. You'll put a red seal, a red rubber seal on there, and then a screw cap, and then plug this in here, fill it appropriately, put the other pieces on, and there you have it. So this is probably the best, easiest, cheapest, most durable homemade fermentation airlock seal that you can get for a mason jar. And I would strongly recommend doing that. These, about $8 for 12 of these. So you'll still have however many still left for your canning, plus these are reusable as well. You can see, I just want to show you earlier attempts at drilling through a regular metal canning lid and then sealing it, but it'll start to rust around there, and it'll stay. See, that's coming loose. I did this a year or two ago. Same here, but it's a lot harder to drill through these, and they will tend to rust and deform as you drill through those. So this is why this is my new go-to option. One other thing to consider, I haven't tried this yet, but if you have a 1 gallon jug or a half gallon that you want to ferment in, I would recommend trying these caps, which come apart. I would drill a generous hole through this, because this is actually the seal. And then I would drill through here to put an O-ring that just about fits, because again, this is actually the seal, not the lid, and it fits on there. So even with that center post gone and with that gone, you'll still put that in on your gallon jug like a cap or like a grommet or a seal, and then you'll have that in there already, and you'll have a wide open space, but your seal will be formed here and with this coming down through there. So those were a few ideas for home fermenting. I think that would be a better solution than this, because I've never felt that this sealed that well. It would kind of come loose, but it wouldn't form a good seal, because It's hard plastic against hard plastic. So that's just an aside for a jug, but this is primarily what I wanted to show you. Again, there are a few products at Walmart, Menards, wherever that sell home canning products that are the plastic lids, that called storage lids, that you can put onto a mason jar. However, those don't have a rubber seal on the inside. This is the only set that comes with that. There's also, I saw today, and I'll try to put a picture up of both of these products, a silicone lid that looks, it's made to look like a piece of cloth that snaps down over the top of a mason jar, a decorative thing. Now it is silicone, and I think it would be an airtight seal, but the problem is that it's like a drum, but it's very, very flexible. So I would imagine that if you had this on top of there, it would wiggle and wobble around and it wouldn't stay upright unless you seated it all the way up, and I still think that it's not a stable solution. So this is the best solution. I recommend you try this. This is going to be cheaper than any product you buy out of a magazine or online, and it's something that you've done yourself, and it's super, super simple as long as you have a drill, and who doesn't have a drill? Thank you for watching. And in case you're wondering what the hell it is that I have in my jars, this is a wild ale that I'm trying to brew with oak in the jar, blackberries, a little sugar, and then a brew in a bag recipe. And this is pear and blackberry, and this is pear. All three with wood in here as well. And then these back here, this is soy sauce that I'm trying to make using Sandor Katz's recipe with soybeans that I collected from the field, as well as wheat, and then just salt and water. So anyway, just multiple ways to poison myself and have fun doing it. Thank you.